Chloe and Alex walked through the lush forest, feeling more lost and disoriented than ever before. The strange creatures they had encountered only added to their confusion, but they were determined to find a way back home. As they walked, Jake noticed that Sarah seemed to be lost in thought. "Hey, what are you thinking about?" he asked, hoping to distract her from their predicament. "I was just thinking about the gatekeeper," Sarah replied. "I remember reading about him in a book once. He's supposed to be the one who controls the gates between worlds." "That's great," Jake said. "But how are we supposed to find him?" Sarah shrugged. "I don't know, but we have to try, right? It's our only hope of getting back home." They continued walking for what seemed like hours, until they stumbled upon a small village. The villagers looked at them curiously, clearly surprised to see strangers in their midst. "Excuse me," Sarah said, approaching one of the villagers. "Do you know where we can find the gatekeeper?" The villager looked at her skeptically. "The gatekeeper? Why do you want to see him?" "We're trying to get back to our own world," Jake explained. "We think the gatekeeper might be able to help us." The villager frowned. "The gatekeeper is a powerful being. He doesn't see just anyone who asks. But if you're really determined to find him, I can give you some directions." Sarah and Jake thanked the villager and followed his instructions. They walked through the forest until they came to a clearing. In the center of the clearing stood a tall, imposing figure. "That must be the gatekeeper," Sarah whispered. The gatekeeper turned to face them. "Who are you, and why have you come to see me?" "We're from another world," Jake said. "We're trying to get back home." The gatekeeper looked at them for a long moment, as if sizing them up. "Very well, I can help you, but there is a price." "What kind of price?" Sarah asked. "You must retrieve a powerful artifact for me. It is hidden deep within this forest, guarded by fierce creatures. Bring it to me and I will open the gate for you." Sarah and Jake exchanged a nervous glance. "We'll do it," Sarah said firmly. The gatekeeper nodded. "Very well, I will send a guide with you to help you find the artifact." A small gnome-like creature appeared at the gatekeeper's side. "This is Tink," the gatekeeper said. "He will show you the way." Sarah and Jake followed Tink deep into the forest, encountering all manner of obstacles along the way. But they pressed on, determined to complete their task and return home. Finally, they reached the spot where the artifact was hidden. It was a small, glowing orb, pulsing with a powerful energy. "This must be it," Sarah said, reaching for the orb. But as soon as she touched it, they were surrounded by a fierce band of creatures. Sarah and Jake fought valiantly, but they were outnumbered and outmatched. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, the gatekeeper appeared, his power radiating around him. The creatures fell back, cowed by his presence. "You have done well," the gatekeeper said to Sarah and Jake. "You have proven yourselves worthy. Now give me the artifact." Sarah and Jake handed over the orb, watching as the gatekeeper used it to open a portal back to their own world. "Thank you," Sarah said, feeling a rush of relief and gratitude. As the sun began to rise, Chloe and Alex woke up to the sound of birds chirping. They were still in the forest, but something felt different. They got up and walked around, trying to find any clues about how to get back home. As they were walking, they came across an old woman who was collecting herbs. She looked at them and said, "You are not from here, are you?" Chloe and Alex looked at each other, surprised that the woman could tell. The old woman continued, "You are lost, but you are not alone. I can help you find your way back home, but it will not be easy." Chloe and Alex eagerly asked, "What do we need to do?" The old woman said, "You must find the portal that brought you here and destroy it. The portal is hidden deep in the forest, but I can guide you." Chloe and Alex followed the old woman deeper into the forest. Along the way, they encountered many obstacles, including dangerous creatures and treacherous terrain, but they were determined to find the portal and get back home. After several hours of walking, they finally reached the portal. It was a massive structure, made of stone and covered in vines. It was pulsing with a strange energy that made Chloe and Alex uneasy. The old woman told them, "This is it. Destroy the portal, and you will be able to return home." Chloe and Alex looked at each other, then at the portal. They knew that destroying it would not be easy. As they approached the portal, they were suddenly attacked by a group of creatures. Chloe and Alex fought them off, but it was clear that they were outnumbered. Just when things looked hopeless, a group of warriors appeared out of nowhere and joined the fight. With their help, Chloe and Alex were able to defeat the creatures and destroy the portal. As the portal crumbled to the ground, Chloe and Alex felt a rush of energy. They were suddenly transported back to their car, stuck in the same traffic where they had first Alex looked at each other, still in shock from their journey, but they were also grateful to be back home. They embraced each other and kissed, feeling grateful for each other's company and the experience they had shared together. From that day forward, Chloe and Alex knew that they would always cherish their memories of the